All right, let's dive right in. In this explainer, we're getting our hands dirty. We're going to build a custom model context protocol server completely from scratch using TypeScript. I love this quote. It's so true. Using someone else's server is great, sure, but building your own? That's real power. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to give you the power to connect an AI to your own systems.
So, what even is an MCP server, really? Think of it like a secure bridge. It's a special app that lets an AI safely tap into your custom tools and your private data sources. The cool part? In just a few minutes, you are going to have one of these up and running. So let's do it.
Okay, here's the game plan. We'll kick off with why you'd even want to do this. Then we'll blaze through the project setup, build the basic server skeleton, add our first tool, give it some data with resources, and then build, test, and see it all come together. Let's get going.
All right, first section, the power of custom tools. You might be thinking, why go custom? Why should I build my own server when there are plenty of ready-made ones out there? Fair question. Well, the answer really boils down to one word: control. Look, those pre-built servers are fantastic, but they don't know your world. They don't know your company's internal API or that custom database you use every day. That's where building your own is a total game changer. It lets you tap into all that specific, unique power.
Okay, enough talk. Let's get to the code. We're going to set up our entire project right now, and I'm not kidding. It's going to take us about 60 seconds. Let's get our environment ready.
Okay, pop open your terminal. First, we'll make a new directory and jump right into it. Then, npm init-y. That just gives us a quick package.json file. Next up, we install our dev dependencies, TypeScript and its types. And now for the most important part. We install the MCP SDK itself. This is the toolkit that makes all of this possible. Finally, npx tsc-init to get our TypeScript configuration file set up. And boom, just like that, we're ready to code. Okay, project's ready. Now, let's build the foundation. We're just going to create an index.ts file inside a new src folder and drop in the absolute bare minimum code to get our server to exist. Check this out. It's amazing how little code this actually takes. We're just pulling in two things from the SDK. Server, that's, well, the server, and Studio Server Transport, which is just a technical way of saying it'll talk through our command line. Then we create a new server instance, give it a name, and then we create a little main function to connect it all up. That's literally it. Our server exists, it can't do anything yet, but it's alive. All right, so our server is running, but it's pretty useless right now. It can't do anything. Let's change that. It's time to add our first tool, which is how we give the AI an actual action it can perform.
So, what exactly is a tool anyway?
Think of a tool as a verb. It's an action the AI can learn about and then decide to use all by itself. This is the magic right here. It's how you let the AI actually do things in the real world, call an API, run a script, or, like we're about to do, create a simple greeting.
So how does the AI discover this new power? Through this piece of code, a handler for tools/list. This is basically a menu. We're telling the AI, hey, I've got this tool called create_greeting. We give it a nice description so it knows what it's for, and then, this is critical, we provide an input schema. The schema is the instruction manual. It tells the AI exactly what information it needs to send us, like a name and a style, to use the tool properly.
And if tools/list is the menu, then tools/call is the kitchen. This is where the magic happens. When the AI actually decides to use our tool, this is the code that runs. It grabs the arguments it was sent, the name and style, runs our simple logic to put together a greeting string, and then sends the final result right back. Simple as that. Awesome. Our AI can now do stuff. But what if we don't want it to do something, but just know something? What if we want to give it some data to read for context? Well, for that, we have resources.
So, what is a resource?
If a tool is a verb, a resource is a noun. It's just a chunk of data. It's a file, a document, a piece of information that the AI can read to get more context. And each resource has its own unique address, a URI, so the AI knows exactly what it's asking for. And look, the code probably looks really familiar, right? It's the same pattern. We have a resources/list handler that acts like a directory, telling the AI, hey, I have this document called greeting templates and here's its address. Then if the AI decides it wants to see what's in that document, it calls resources/read with that address, and our server just hands over the content. Easy.
Okay, we've done it. The code is written for our tool and our resource. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Let's build this thing, test it, and see it in action.
First step, back to the terminal. We just need to run npx tsc. This command will transpile our beautiful TypeScript into plain old JavaScript that Node.js can understand. It'll all end up in a dist folder.
Okay, now we need to introduce our server to the AI. So in our AI client's configuration, say for Claude, we'll add this little block of JSON. All it does is give our server a nickname, greeting, and tells the client exactly how to run it. Use the node command and point it to our compiled index.js file. That's how it knows how to start it up.
And this is the magic moment. We give the AI a simple prompt, greet John in excited style, and look at the response. Hey, John! It worked! The AI understood our request, found our custom tool, called our server with the right arguments, and got the perfect response back. How cool is that?
So let's just take a step back. You've just built a working custom MCP server. But the most important thing to realize is that this pattern, this list and call for tools and list and read for resources, this is the key to everything. You can use this exact same blueprint to connect your AI to any system you control. An API, a database, a custom workflow, you name it.
You've got the building blocks now. You know how to give an AI custom actions and custom knowledge. So my question for you is, what are you going to build? What incredible custom server are you going to create? The possibilities are endless.